Oh, man, thank you. Love is the strongest medicine I know. Absolutely. That's what I want to talk about this morning. I want to welcome all our visitors from the other UU congregations for this collaborative preaching along the Potomac. Thank you for being with us. Glad we could share our resources with you this summer. And I really wanted to preach something that would resonate, that would ripple through you and perhaps into your spheres of influence, because I believe that is how change happens when we share our values, when we share what we love with others. And so I had been thinking about and been really talking to you all in various sermons about the things that really hold my belief system together, something I've developed over the course of 20 years of ministry. And I really want to share that with you this morning. The 7 spiritual laws, my sort of mystic leanings that guide my life. Now, I want to say before I get into specifics that I don't eat the entire pie of anybody's ideology, just a slice here and there. So we'll see how many slices you want of this after I'm done. Now below me, some of you may have seen that. That is Newton's Cradle. And that is on my desk in my office. Sir Isaac Newton did not invent this device. An English actor, Simon Pebble, did in 1967. He designed this pendulum to demonstrate the principles of momentum and energy, and he attributed it to Newton to honor Newton's work in physics. But this pendulum has always fascinated me, and I use it as a reminder of Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You reap what you sow. And we know this from our experiences, and we know this intuitively. We know that energy, karma, action, has a way of balancing things out. And we must respect this law of nature and the cosmos. So I keep this thing close to remind me that if I get really excited about something, there will be an equal and opposite reaction at some point. I'm going to feel down. Like I'm preaching this sermon with a lot of vigor this morning, and I can expect, Terry, when I come to your house, there's going to be some lethargy. So I might need a minute to recover, because I'm putting a lot of energy out right now. You got me. Okay, you and Larry got me. Good. So the laws teach us that we have to respect them and understand that there's causation to everything. To expect the highs and lows of living. It was in contemplating this Newton's Cradle that I came upon these 7 Hermetic laws of ancient Egypt and Greece in this book, the Kabbalah. How do you say that? Kabbalah. And these laws are scientific and nature-based and have been around long before the laws themselves because they are in nature. And as you've heard me preach before in the past, religion originally was earth-based. They looked at the cosmos, they looked at the trees and watched the animals and began to understand the cycles and seasons. They felt the ebbs and the flows. They understood